Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Maya. And you guys, in today's video, I'm gonna wake us up to the fact that we are worthy beings and it is our birthright. I'm gonna remind you of your power, of what you're worthy of. So it's gonna be a big sis talk. Grab some snacks, grab a drink, and let's get into it. I'm gonna start today's video with reminding us, me and you, about the power that is within us. We ignore a lot of ourselves, you guys. We ignore the parts of ourselves that need our attention. And we do that by going outside of ourselves to feed that void, to fill it, to feed that monster in us that is an attention monster, that is an insecure monster. Let's be kind to our little monsters in us. They just want something to grab and feed on. But we need to feed them. We need to. It's no one else's job, you guys. Not a lot of people are real with themselves these days. They avoid themselves. They cover up things about themselves because it's too hard to feel, or they have a hard time looking themselves in the mirror, but they have an easy time snapping a picture to Instagram, making them feel better because they get validated online. But when was the last time did those people actually took 15 minutes out of their day to look themselves in the mirror and show them love? No, we're not used to that. We're used to snapping pictures for other people to validate us. And it's twisted. It's really twisted. And for me, you know, I used to be one of those people that always had to get validation from an outside source to make me feel worthy. No, you guys, in today's video, I really want to get it in your brains that you don't need to try to be worthy. You don't need to have to get certain materialistic things to show off to make yourself feel worthy. You don't need to have a relationship to feel worthy of love. You don't need to drive the nicest car to make you feel worthy of attention. That's all coming from a deep-seated place of lack that is within you. I swear to you guys, when you can fulfill your own self, you will feel so powerful and you'll be a magnet out in this earth because you are not in lack. You are abundant in all forms. And when you can just feel abundance pouring through you every day, whew, you're a light. You're a lighthouse. Out in today's society, I see people settling for circumstances that are not loving, or even settling for thought patterns that make them weak, that make them anxious, that make them scared, and they feel like they need something to help them outside. The power is within you. It is not outside of yourself ever. Reclaim your power, reclaim your worth. And you're like, yeah, Maya, it's easier said than done. I know it is. You have to actually look at yourself. You have to look at all the parts maybe you don't like, or that people told you that they didn't like about you. And you have to face those parts. Just because other people don't like certain aspects of you, that doesn't mean that you're wrong. That doesn't mean you're not worthy. That doesn't mean you're not lovable. Everyone has different perspectives. And the most important perspective you can give yourself is your own. It is your own. A lot of people walking around outside, they don't know themselves. They only know themselves through other people. They know themselves through a phone screen on Instagram or TikTok. They get their validation from followers who are strangers that will never see them, or who will never actually know them, will never know their depth, never know what they've been through. And what they've been through is what makes them the human being they are today. And the beauty they emit is out of that pain that we go through. The most beautiful people have been through some painful things. And for me, beauty is, how can you transmute those things into light? How can you use the dark in your life? How can you use the dark to reflect back to you? We need the dark inside of ourselves, you guys. We need the contrast in this life. When we put a candle outside, it doesn't really do much. The sun's out. It's when we put a candle in a dark room and the room lights up, all because of the candle flame that's lit. Is your candle flame lit? Whenever someone makes you feel less than, whenever you find yourself begging for the bare minimum, can you take a pause and ask yourself, am I tolerating this because I feel like I'm deserving of it? Deserving of disrespect, deserving of breadcrumbs, deserving of love that I know is not love? Why am I staying in situations and friendships and relationships, even in life circumstances that I know is not who I am and not what I'm here to live? We think that we have a long time on this earth, you guys, and we don't. We don't, and we never know what's gonna happen. So why not treat yourself in this life with love and kindness? Why are you settling for people that aren't giving you what you are deserving of? But you see, you're accepting that because you are not giving yourself what you're deserving of. So it feels normal when people come into your life and give you the bare minimum. You accept it because you accept the bare minimum that you give yourself. You don't even question it. Be aware of how you feel every day. Be aware of what you give your power to. Be aware of the people in your life. Be aware of how you handle situations. When stuff gets rocky, do you take it on personally? Does it cover up your light that is always emitting? Is always there for you in the dark times? No, you guys, you gotta return to your center. You gotta return there. And you know what? Reclaiming your power, you first have to be aware of everything in your life you're giving your power away to. You gotta be aware of it so you can actually declare, you know what? It ends here. I call back my power. All streams of power that I've been giving away for free to people, to situations, to circumstances, to outcomes. I'm not giving away my power unless my power is being given to things that will fuel my very own power, that will make me feel powerful. Give your power away to those things, not the things you don't want. The things that make you feel like shit. Don't do it. You deserve better than that. And who am I to tell you you deserve better than the things that you have right now? That's up to you to be aware of that, not me. You're gonna get to a point in your life where you ask yourself, why? Why did I tolerate that? Why? Why did I accept this? Why? Why can't I look myself in the mirror and say I love you? Why? And that point in your life is where true transformation occurs, when you can look at all your parts. Healing is not just saying mantras all day. Healing isn't just posting pictures of yourself living your best life. Healing isn't smelling essential oils. Healing is actually crying, of feeling extreme discomfort in your being, is allowing the suppressed energies to move through you so you can be aware of them and use your awareness when they come up and allow them that space to move. That's what healing is. It's not just butterflies and rainbows, how people make it seem online when they're going through their healing journey. No, healing journey is intense. Healing journey can have you on the floor praying. But use that as fuel. I love you guys, and I want better for us. I really do. I want better for this world. I want better for the human beings I coexist with. And that's you. And I'll be the big sis to speak some life into you, to remind you of, hey, you've got it in you. It's not outside of yourself. It's not. I know it can feel like it's, oh, I wish it was just outside of myself. I can just go find and then I'll be whole again. No, you're gonna keep attracting circumstances into your life that show you a direct reflection of what is happening inside of you. What are you attracting into your life? Is your higher self calling for you? Calling for you to come back to your centerpiece? Stop giving your energy away for validation for others who don't even care about you. Stop doing that. Stop making yourself feel ugly if you see someone online that's prettier than you or that has a lot of followers. Stop that shit. We're all so unique. Stop comparing yourself to anyone but yourself. Compare yourself to your old version. Compare yourself to the person you were yesterday and focus on you. And if that comes with maybe you needing to take a break from social media because it's distracting you and it's making you feel less than, do that for yourself. You don't need to be in the rat race of this generation. You don't. Reclaim your power. Treat yourself like you would treat your child. How would you treat your child? With love? With care? With patience? With safety? Would you feed her or him with nourishing thoughts of self-love, pouring your love into them? Feeding them healthy foods? Talking life into them? So why can't you do that for yourself? Why? Can you start at least? Seeing yourself as that inner child that maybe never got that love from anyone? So can you gift yourself that? Please? Because you deserve it? I don't want to see these young women, showing themselves online half naked at a young age for male validation, for validation from outside strangers. I want that shit to stop. It's really sad because in this generation, we've glorified it. Of women are powerful when they can show themselves half naked online and get all these strangers, all these weirdos liking their picture. No. And then guess what? They get addicted to outside validation. And maybe men too, I don't know. And that needs to stop. I want to teach my daughter, hey baby, your spirit, who you are, is enough in this world. You are love. I'm going to make my children look themselves in the mirror every day and say, I love you, and say kind things to themselves. But I'm doing that right now for myself, so I can teach my children how to love themselves. I first have to love myself. And that's what I'm doing. Don't internalize compliments from an outside source. Sure, they feel good. Say thank you if people compliment you. But no outside compliment will feel as good as you complimenting your soul, your body, your mind, your heart, your beauty, your uniqueness. Nothing will feel better than that, than when you can give that to yourself. I promise you. I promise you. And you won't be a slave to this generation's addiction to validation. Reclaim your power today. In some way, treat yourself with kindness. Treat yourself with love. Remember who you are. And if you don't know, ask yourself. Ask yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the eyes and say, who are you? Why are you here? And you will get some answers. And you know what? Some uncomfortability could come up. Accept it. Allow it to move. And you guys, when you can give this to yourself, you are not only gifting this to yourself here and now, you are gifting this love to your past self, your inner child, your future self, your future children, your future husband, the earth. Do it for that. But it starts with you and it will end with you. So what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you seeing? What lens are you seeing yourself through? Is it through insecurity? Is it through unworthiness? Is it through desperation? Don't be desperate with yourself. If people can't see your worth, doesn't matter. Some people will not be able to see your worth in this lifetime. That has nothing to do with you. Remember that. That is up to you to gift yourself that. So if anyone comes into your life and shows you less than what you're already giving yourself, you won't be settling for the bare minimum anymore, because you're not giving yourself that. People will meet you where you want to be met. And so it is. It may sound harsh, but why is that harsh? Why is expecting the best for yourself harsh to say to other people? Why are standards harsh? They shouldn't be. They should be respected. And if people can't give you that, and you're giving yourself that, then that should be the answer for you, baby. Be secure within you. Be that secure person. Life will become a lot easier. You'll tolerate less when you respect yourself more. So this was my big sis talk of the day. I love you guys, and I say this with just love from my heart to you, because I can't see you right now, but I'm feeling your energy. Baby, you're worthy and you're special and you're unique. And I don't want to see you crying over no man or woman who didn't treat you good. Can you treat yourself good? Can you use that as just a lesson and a reflection of maybe where you're not loving yourself? Can you reclaim your power from things you're giving your power away to that aren't serving you? Can you use the trust that is within you? Not to situations you don't want to see in your life, but trust in the power of the universe to bring forth magic. But that can only happen when you believe in magic and when you look for it every day. Let me know in the comments down below if you liked today's video. Give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.